When it comes to designing a pigeon loft, there are several crucial factors to consider. Whether you're planning to build a new loft or make modifications to an existing one, understanding the key elements of a well-designed pigeon loft is essential. In this article, we will explore important considerations for creating an ideal environment for your pigeons, focusing on factors such as oxygen and air exchange, temperature and humidity control, capacity planning, location and direction, loft elevation, flooring options, roof types, lighting, and power supply. 1. Oxygen and air exchange, ensuring fresh air circulation. Maintaining proper oxygen levels and air circulation within the pigeon loft is vital for the health and well-being of your pigeons. Avoid the common mistake of inadequate ventilation, as stuffy and dusty air can negatively impact their respiratory system. It's important to strike a balance between fresh air and drafts, as pigeons are sensitive to excessive airflow. To ensure adequate ventilation, consider installing loft louvers to facilitate air movement. These openings allow fresh air to enter from the bottom of the loft while allowing warmer, stale air and ammonia to escape through the roof. Some fanciers prefer natural ventilation, while others may incorporate mechanical ventilation systems when necessary. Additionally, an extractor fan can be beneficial in eliminating stale air or dust when the pigeons are outside the loft. Key points for oxygen and air flow. Proper air movement is essential. Air should move in front of the pigeons but not directly over them. Ventilation in the young bird loft is particularly critical due to the higher bird density. Be cautious when darkening the loft to avoid blocking the airflow. Pink flesh on pigeons indicates good oxygen supply. Choose roof tiles that allow air to pass through rather than tightly interlocked ones. 2. Temperature and humidity control, creating the ideal environment. Maintaining the right temperature and humidity levels within the loft is crucial for pigeon comfort and performance. While the ideal temperature may vary slightly, aiming for around 20 degrees Celsius or 65 to 70 degrees Fahrenheit is often recommended by experienced fanciers. However, it's more important to avoid extreme temperature fluctuations, which can negatively affect the pigeon's well-being and racing form. Humidity levels should ideally be kept between 60% and 70%. Excessive humidity can reduce oxygen levels in the air, leading to respiratory issues. Monitoring humidity using a hygrometer and observing the droppings can provide valuable insights. Nutty brown droppings typically indicate lower humidity, while green watery droppings suggest higher humidity. Capacity planning, ensuring adequate space for pigeons. Overcrowding in the pigeon loft can have various negative consequences, including increased aggression, restlessness, limited oxygen intake, and elevated stress levels. Proper planning is essential to allocate enough space for each bird, including perches, boxes, and feeding trays. Neglecting these considerations can adversely affect the psychological well-being of your pigeons. For young birds, providing individual facilities such as boxes and perches is particularly important. Insufficient oxygen due to overcrowding can hinder the development of young pigeons, impacting their potential performance. To determine the appropriate air capacity, a general guideline is to allow 1 cubic meter of air per 2 birds or 18 cubic feet of air per bird, as suggested by an old Belgian rule. 4. Location and direction, optimizing loft placement. The location and direction of the pigeon loft play a significant role in the bird's overall well-being and race performance. Ideally, the loft should be easily visible from the sky with minimal obstructions like trees or other structures. Avoid building the loft near electrical or telephone wires, as these can cause injuries to the pigeons. Select an open space that provides a clear view from all sides, while considering local weather conditions. Sufficient natural light is crucial for keeping the loft warm and dry. During winter, position the loft away from harsh cold winds. Additionally, take into account the bird's return path to the loft, avoiding obstacles that may cause unnecessary circling or tempt them to land. Elevated off the ground, benefits of loft elevation. Elevating the pigeon loft off the ground offers numerous advantages. It helps prevent dampness, promotes air circulation, facilitates water drainage, and discourages pests from nesting underneath. To achieve loft elevation, use breeze blocks stacked and cemented at the corners and load-bearing areas. Ensure a level surface before cementing the bricks in place. 6. Flooring options, choosing the right material. The choice of flooring material can significantly impact the loft's insulation and cleanliness. Wooden floors, such as 4 mm plywood, are popular for their insulation properties, warmth, and ease of cleaning. On the other hand, concrete floors tend to be cold and retain moisture, making them less suitable. Some fanciers opt for floor dressings like wood chippings, straw, or sand to enhance insulation and pigeon comfort. Straw, in particular, is favored for its insulation benefits and its ability to create a calm and content environment for the birds. Wire floors or grills can also be used, but proper cleaning systems like sliding drawers are necessary to prevent dampness and fungal growth. 7. Roof types and materials, considering ventilation and air capacity. Pigeon loft roofs come in various shapes and materials, with pent and apex roofs being the most common. A pent roof has a single slope, while an apex roof features two slopes meeting at the center. The choice of roof type directly affects air capacity and ventilation within the loft. Opting for roofs that allow efficient airflow is crucial. Tightly interlocked roof tiles can hinder the expulsion of stale air from the loft. Apex roofs are generally preferred, as they make it harder for pigeons to land on them and provide increased air capacity. However, pent roofs can also be effective if wire or similar deterrents are installed. Higher than average ceilings can compensate for the reduced space caused by a pent roof. Innovative roofing solution for optimal airflow. Consider Ron Williamson's pent-style roof design, which utilizes two overlapping sheets of metal. Slits are strategically cut above the vents in the loft sections, allowing airflow and creating a convection effect that aids in removing stale air. Using half-inch mesh on the ceiling inside the sections can help keep vermin out while allowing proper air circulation. 8. Lighting, manipulating light and dark for optimal performance. Managing light and darkness plays a crucial role in successful pigeon racing. Pigeons require access to direct sunlight for their well-being and mental state. However, creating an environment that allows easy darkening while maintaining adequate airflow is essential. Consider incorporating sliding or temporary panels, loosely fitted curtains, or other methods to control light exposure. This allows you to adjust the lighting conditions without compromising ventilation. Balancing natural light and darkness is essential for maintaining the pigeon's racing rhythm and optimizing their performance. 9. Roofing material, choosing between glass, acrylic, and polycarbonate. Glass, while visually appealing, can cause temperature fluctuations within the loft, leading to discomfort for the pigeons. Moreover, excessive glass can increase humidity in colder months and result in hotter and drier conditions during summer. Instead of glass, consider using acrylic, perspex, or polycarbonate panels. These materials allow light transmission without the temperature concerns associated with glass. Acrylic and polycarbonate panels are also more impact resistant, with polycarbonate being exceptionally durable. Polycarbonate is flexible, while perspex is more rigid but may crack under extreme impact. To minimize yellowing, UV-resistant treatments are available for polycarbonate. Outdoor applications typically yield a lifespan of about 10 years for polycarbonate and 30 years for perspex. Frosted panels can be used to limit external visibility, which can be beneficial in specific locations to prevent pigeons from being distracted. 10. Loft sections, creating distinct spaces for different birds. To facilitate training and racing, it's advisable to have a minimum of 3 separate loft sections, one for cock birds, one for hens, and one for young birds. Additionally, allocating a separate area for quarantining new pigeons or accommodating sick birds is beneficial. Dividing the loft into sections helps maintain order, minimize fighting, and provide each bird with adequate space and resources. It also allows for targeted management based on the specific needs of each group. 11. Power supply, essential for modern loft requirements. In the modern era of pigeon racing, having a mains power supply in the loft is essential. Electronic timing systems, ETS, are widely used, and they require a reliable power source. Additionally, you may need power for lighting, extractor fans, and heaters. Ensure your loft has a proper electrical connection and consider implementing safety measures such as circuit breakers and surge protectors to safeguard the pigeons and equipment. By carefully considering these factors and incorporating them into your pigeon loft design, you can create an optimal environment that promotes the health, well-being, and performance of your pigeons. Remember, a well-designed and well-maintained loft is key to success in pigeon racing, in racing pigeons and other racing equipment.
food.